Happy Monday, you guys. We are on a new time. We're going live every Monday at noon now. And we're excited because we are going to be painting this headboard in Annie Sloan Cocoa. And while I work on this, Mom, what are you working on?
Okay, let me switch over. So I will be working on this Christmas church that we're going to be making. It's home decor, and I will kind of lay it out for you so you can kind of see what we're doing. So I'm going to use some IOD. I'm going to use some little things I bought off Amazon and Hobby Lobby. Those are all my little accoutrements. And then there is a board here that we're going to put some little trees on, but they haven't come in yet. So we'll show you those later when they come in. So Rachel, I am going to go back to her. You ready?
Yes, I'm ready. You guys look at us. We have multiple cameras.
Woohoo! Thank you, Krista.
Yeah, thank you, Krista. This was giving me so much anxiety having the multiple angles, but I feel like it's working.
It's working.
Okay, so this is a vintage headboard, and I am sanding down just a light sand because it's a little shiny. It was lacquered, and so sometimes when you sand, you can get away with doing. Oh, sorry, I'm getting. I got this. You can get away with doing less coat if you do just a light sand. And so I am just using one of the coarse sanding pads from the Annie Sloan sanding pack. And that pack comes with coarse sandpaper, medium sandpaper, and a fine sandpaper. So I am using the coarse sandpaper because I'm feeling extra lazy. So I'm just gonna
You're going to do it fast.
I'm gonna do it real fast. So the only thing I've done is I taped off, you can't see it in the frame, but there's some hardware that I just taped off down below. And then now I'm gonna do a quick little sand.
And you're not really using much elbow grease, huh?
No, I'm really not. I'm just wanting it to feel a little bit more tooth in there.
And what does that mean?
What does that mean? What does it mean?
What does it mean when you want some teeth?
I want it to just feel a little rougher.
So it'll grab the paint, it'll grab on?
It'll grab the paint. If it's slick and smooth, it kind of just glides on and it gives a thinner coat.
Okay, that's a total furniture term.
Oh, I don't even know if that's a real term. I mean, that's just something
It is.
I don't know.
Krista's here with us today, as we said.
Hello.
And she's helping us produce this little program.
I'm a little nervous because the headboard is leaning on stools. And so if this falls over, don't be alarmed. I'm kind of expecting it to eventually happen sometime today.
We'll just put it in the bloopers.
Yeah. I actually started compiling bloopers to make a blooper.
So there will be plenty of bloopers by the end of the year. Rachel, can I switch for a minute?
Oh, yeah.
So they can kind of see what I'm doing? Okay.
Please do.
Okay guys, so I am just gonna I'm using Annie Sloan Old Ochre as my first coat. And the reason I'm doing this, it's off-white. And I wanna do a little bit of, like a little bit of tapping on of some white over the top of this so that it looks like it's snowing, because I wanna make like a little snowy church scene. And so that is kind of what I'm doing. And I'm gonna use Annie Sloan paint for the body, but then I'm gonna use Debbie's DIY paint for my stained glass windows. Just because those colors were right there. I loved how those colors looked.
Well, her colors are so bright and vibrant that does feel more stained glass.
Yes,
You know?
it just seemed like it was more suited to it. So as you guys will notice, the store is open today, and we are just gonna do like a day in the life. Day in the life of a boutique. We paint, we've got our brick and mortar. So that's kind of what we're up to at this noon hour today. So anyway, I am going to switch you back to Rachel, and you can see her sanding.
So I am already almost done
Hey Gina, good morning.
Good morning. Am I allowed to talk?
Oh, of course
Yeah, you're allowed to talk.
Good morning.
Whenever we're filming, people run away from us. They're afraid to like walk through or to speak. Or to, but we're just gonna be doing the Outbox life, and whoever is here is just gonna be in it.
We're just gonna do us.
Yes. Okay, so now that I've sanded, I'm going to clean off the dust with some Durtex and wipe it off with a lint-free rag. I'm gonna use Durtex because it's water-based and the paint, Annie Sloan Paint is water-based, so you don't have to go back and wipe any oily residue off. You just spray and wipe it off, and it's clean and ready for you to paint.
Marnie says, happy Monday, ladies, and cool projects today.
Hey Marnie!
Hey Marnie.
Happy Monday!
How are you?
Thanks for joining us at our new hour. So we're gonna be live Monday, Wednesday, Friday at noon. So thank you, Marnie,
Okay, there's my old ochre. Show it. Okay, you guys, so there is my old ochre. And I just did a really super light coat, and over this wood, I think it was, I want to say these were out of maple because my husband kind of uses his scraps to make these. So put old ochre, and then I'm really not even going to let it dry. I think I'm just going to come in and tap on some old white.
I was hoping that you were gonna do.
Is that what you would do?
That's what I would do.
Okay, I'm going to
Love
tap on
that.
some old white, and I will show you guys what that looks like while Rachel is finishing cleaning that up. So I don't need a lot. I got my paintbrushes. Nope. All right. So I think that the snow would be kind of on the ridges, right?
Oh yeah.
A little bit of white. This is where you can really tell the difference in these colors.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that. Can you see that?
Oh, Mom, that looks so good.
Thank you.
That
I
looks
mean,
good.
when you look at them and you think, oh, what color do I want? White or old oak? It's hard kind of to tell the color, but wow, one against the other, you really can see it. So I'm just going to paint some on, and then I will show you how I sort of tap it in.
This is gonna fall.
Are you worried?
You need stabilizing help.
We're good. We're just gonna power through.
You just want to get your blooper thing going.
Oh yeah, that's all. That's it.
I know your ulterior motives. All right, guys. And then I'll add some more later when I have more of my pattern on here. All right, there's some white. Then we like to use, and Rachel uses these too. We're going to use these shot cloths. They're the blue towels that you can get anywhere, really. And they don't have any lint. They're completely lint free. It's not like a paper towel. So then I'm just going to tap that paint in. Just make it look like a little bit of a sprinkle of snow. I'm just getting started with this. When I get all my windows and doors and all that in there, I'm probably going to do quite a bit more of this because I want to do on top of the windowsill and all that. So what did everybody do this weekend? Did anybody do anything exciting?
I went to the Greek festival. It was a lot of fun in Stockton.
Ooh.
And I went to the Jelly Belly factory.
Ooh.
Were there any children with me? No.
We're all children at heart. We're all children at heart.
It was really fun.
Rachel, I'm switching back to you.
Oh, okay.
So they weren't in production, you said?
No, on the weekends they don't have the factory going.
Okay.
Which is great. It's
Okay.
fine, but I think it would have been more interesting to see everybody working.
Right.
Doing
Yeah.
stuff,
But still fun, right?
yeah, I had been there on a field trip when I was maybe 6 or something. I've been on a few field trips there.
So it had been a while.
Yeah, but I don't know. It was a fun time, and my husband had never been, and I don't know. It was good. It was fun.
And it was your anniversary, so
Yeah.
happy anniversary.
Happy
Yeah,
anniversary.
thank you.
What was it? How many years?
6.
6 years.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Okay guys, so I did a light sand, I cleaned it with Durtex, and now I'm going to put some Cocoa by Annie Sloan. I don't know if you can see it behind me. My mom had already painted this side table, and she painted it Cocoa, and she put a transfer on it. And so this is the matching headboard to the set. So we're gonna match it, do a similar to that over there. So that is the inspiration to finish the headboard. So we're thinking that next Monday, we will add the transfers on top.
When it's nice and dry.
It's nice and dry, but for now, I am just applying Cocoa.
And quite a few people have asked us to do a piece of furniture from start to finish. And so this is it, you guys. This is how we do it. Rachel, could you tell us, like, when you think you need to sand? Like, I know we talked a little bit about, it having teeth, but like, where, like, vintage pieces versus pieces you buy at Target, let's say.
I feel like this is not the answer that you want to hear, but I always do a light sand.
Okay, yeah, I don't do it all the time.
Yeah. Okay, if something is super shiny and glossy, you want to give it a light sand. If something is peeling up, you want to sand it down and then feather it out so that it's smooth. But if you have a piece of furniture that's raw wood, don't sand it. If you have a piece of furniture that was waxed 2 years ago, don't sand it.
Okay.
But if it does have a shiny finish and you don't sand, that's okay too. You're just probably gonna have to do a third coat of paint.
Okay.
You can already tell a big difference from when you started and how glossy that the headboard was.
Oh, you can
Yeah.
see it from where
Yeah.
you're sitting?
Yeah.
Because I feel like even when you're so close to something,
No,
like,
you can
I
definitely
can't
tell.
really tell.
I can tell. from sitting here.
It is kind of weird how you can see.
Because I feel like, the thing with Annie Sloan is you don't have to sand. Like, it's still gonna work. You
Right.
don't have to sand. But I just prefer to. I think it's gonna look better, and I think you're gonna
Have an easier time.
have
with
an
it.
easier time. Yeah, it's like setting yourself up for success.
Yeah, and I think that your pieces that you do also have like a, like if you want to do shabby chic, that was very popular for so many years, and it's still in certain decorating, it's really cute. You really don't need to sand, I think,
Agreed. I agree with that.
but your pieces always have a little finer finish on them.
But look, I am doing, I'm painting in all different directions. I'm getting some texture.
Yeah, you're not doing it super smooth
I'm
then.
not doing a super smooth. Did you paint those with a smooth texture? Or
No,
did you...
I did what you're doing.
Okay.
And I did sand those too, because they were super shiny.
Okay. And you're not really going to see too much of this texture, at the end. Because we're using Annie's brush, it's meant to lay it on this way.
Yeah, you won't really see it.
But if you're using a synthetic brush and doing it in this way, then you're going to see a lot of brush strokes.
I'm gonna switch over to me, Rachie, real quick. Okay, guys, what I'm doing now while this is drying, this little paint, light coat paint, now I'm prepping my little accoutrement, all my little things, my little embellishments that I'm gonna put on, glue onto here. So I wanted to just use Annie Sloan wax, because on this little cross, because I thought it would give it that wood look. So I'm gonna do like a stain. Oops. So I'm just brushing on some Annie Sloan dark wax. Look, it's getting on my thing. I'm gonna have to repaint that. Darn it. Okay. There's a blooper for you.
Yeah. We will not be in short supply of bloopers. I
Yeah.
can guarantee that.
And then once I get this on there, I'm just gonna wipe it off. And hopefully, well, I'm pretty sure it will. The dark stain will stain this little, whatever this is. I think this is balsa. balsa wood like they used to make the little models out of. That looks cute already, I think. I love wood grain.
It
Especially
looks
when,
rustic. It goes with
yeah,
that.
kind of looks rustic, huh? And then I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pack some snow on here
Oh, cute.
because we want a little snow. Am I in there? Can I see that? Okay. I just wanted to do this before I glued it on because I didn't want to get it all over my white. It's easier to do this way than to cut it in. Okay. We take this little extra stain off and then I'll place it so you can see it. Then I'll go back to Rachel. Hey, if you guys have any questions, let us know. Krista's watching the comments. Who's ready for Christmas crafting? Anybody? Anybody out there?
I don't know if I'm ready for Christmas craft.
I'll be ready once it's below 100 degrees.
Yeah.
Fair.
That's good. That's a fair answer.
I don't know, but I was watching a Christmas movie like yesterday.
You were?
Oh, what
Yeah,
did you
really.
like?
It was like a kids movie. The kids were watching
How
it.
cute. Okay, I'm gonna glue that right there. And I'm gonna glue this little thing right here. Now I'm gonna go back to Rachel and we'll check in a little bit later. Okay, Rach, you're on.
I'm upset because they took White Christmas off of Netflix. And
What?
What?
Yeah. I know.
That is my tree assembly movie.
Sisters?
Yes.
That's your tree assembly movie, Krista?
Yeah.
That is like top.
The
Number
music
one.
is so good,
So good.
and I don't have to pay attention to it.
Yes.
You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
It's just on in the
Oh.
background while I'm assembling the tree.
Yeah, they took it off in like probably in February.
Is there something wrong with it or they just
It's
No,
probably
I-
just a licensing.
a licensing
change.
thing?
I wonder where it is now.
Yeah, it's probably on a
A
different
little
app
Hulu
now.
or something?
Yeah.
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 Because that's what I watch in the background whenever I'm like ordering Christmas from home.
Oh, how fun is
So I
that?
was really upset because in January and February is when I ordered, and it was gone in February.
It might come back.
Yeah, I should just go buy it. I don't even have the DVD. Oh, on Amazon, I guess I could.
I bet you
Yeah,
can buy it on. I bet you can look for it on
yeah.
Amazon.
Yeah.
Have the kids watched it?
Yeah, last year they did.
That's when my sister and I always sing that song together at Christmas.
Oh, my
The
my
sister
sister and
song.
I
Do you
did.
guys do that?
My mom had a Bette Midler sings Rosemary Clooney
Oh.
CD, and it always came on when we were driving somewhere.
Oh my gosh, how fun.
So Mary and I would sing that song.
And isn't she like George Clooney's aunt or something,
Yes.
right?
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
I didn't know that Rosemary Clooney was George Clooney's aunt.
Yeah.
That's a fun fact.
Fun fact. Fun
Fun
fact.
factoid.
Oh, Mona says, love seeing you two in action with Krista in the background.
Oh, hi, Mona.
Mona, I loved the pumpkins that you made at Polly's house.
Ugh.
They turned out so pretty.
So good.
Was yours the one that had the ladybug or the dragonfly or the I'm trying to picture all of them in my head. They were so pretty.
Chris, does that look straight to you?
Yeah.
Good enough?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I wanted to mention that we've changed our hours. We used to close at 3 on Monday, but now we're open until 6. So we're open weekdays from 10 to 6 and weekends from 10 to 4. So we are not closed early on Mondays anymore. We were just gonna stay open through our lives.
Oh, you guys, across the street from us, tell them, Rachel.
This morning, we get to work, and across the street is a sign that says Halloween outlet coming soon. And so one of the gals in the back walked across the street and found out what's going on. It's like a big, huge Halloween costumes, decor, lights, and opening up either this weekend or next weekend. It's in the old JCPenney's building on the corner of 10th and, is that B Street?
Yeah.
We're so excited. My kids love the Halloween store. We always go like Probably once a week during October and September.
Fun,
So
fun, fun.
Yeah, so I cannot wait. Right across from Kitty Corner from us. You can come get your baristas, come to the Outbox, and then go to the Halloween store and find your costume.
I had to go check it out. I went to
Is there anything over there?
Yeah, not yet. I just poked my head out to see where it was.
No sign.
There's a big banner over the front.
I can't even wait. My kids have been asking for like 2 months now if they can go to the Halloween store. It's not open yet. It's not open yet.
That's a happening.
That is so exciting. So that was great news when we got into work today.
You guys, I'm gonna pop down and show this little cross. Okay, so I just am putting a little more snow. Just trying to do it like it would naturally fall and kind of like build up on the little ledges. You know how the crafting is, you guys. When you're doing it, you're like, oh my God, that looks horrible. And then after everything hopefully everything comes together at the end.
It will.
How it looks horrible.
What do you
Oh, Mom,
think?
that's so cute.
Is it cute?
That's so
I'm
cute.
trying to get that look of snow, but I don't know. I'm gonna
I
reserve.
think it looks like snowy. If
Does
you
it?
want to be wild and crazy later, you can always add glitter.
Oh, wouldn't that
you
be,
know-
Krista?
We have never really done glitter in the classes. Probably just like self-preservation.
I mean, there's no shame in that. But I
That's-
think that would look very snowy.
I think that's a great idea. We can do that for the class.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a class, you guys. Okay. All right, so then I'm gonna go back to Rachel, but I am just going to really basically glue this on here. Okay? And then I'm gonna stamp. I'm going back to you, Rach.
Okay, we have to look and see. I feel like we have some spots in the classes coming up.
We do, we have spot. I think the pumpkin's full.
The fairy pumpkin's full, but we're excited because Sam with Goldie Mayflower Co. is going to be doing 4 floral arrangement classes.
Oh, that sounds fun.
And she's doing
Yeah.
them like the Saturday before every holiday. So you'll have a centerpiece for Halloween, a centerpiece for Thanksgiving, and a centerpiece for Christmas if you sign up for that class.
That's such a great idea.
And I there's one coming up in September. I don't even know, like,
Yeah.
is it this Saturday or next Saturday? I don't know.
September 28th.
September 28th, there is a floral arrangement class, and there are spots available in that one.
And the,
And they're just here in the shop, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
and to tell you the truth, the pictures don't look that great. It's Sam's company name,
Oh,
but
yeah.
isn't one of them gonna be a pumpkin, one of those pumpkin arrangements
So
with
she is
floral?
still, yeah, like the Halloween one is gonna be like Halloween themed. The Thanksgiving one will be in a pumpkin.
Yeah.
She's still working out like what they're gonna be. So, but once we have that, we'll post what they are.
Because I think that they are gonna look a lot cuter when she shows you.
Absolutely.
You'll definitely be able to figure it out. I know it's hard to sign up for these workshops if you can't see what we're doing.
Yeah, I think that we have had most people sign up for the Thanksgiving one. So
Okay.
we'll have a Thanksgiving centerpiece. Yeah, this is definitely going to be. Oh, somebody's calling me. 1 second.
Okay, don't try to hot glue onto wet paint.
Did I mess up the live, Krista? Because I got a call.
I'm waiting. It's a little delayed.
Oh, okay.
You know the really nice thing about going back and forth is when you make a blooper, they can't really see you. I'm just saying.
I missed a little spot right there.
One of our fun advantages of doing it this way.
Oopsie doodle. I'm just rolling around in my rolly chair, running into things.
Then the string seems fine.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Krista.
But don't you love that rolly chair?
I do love the rolly
Rachel's
chair.
dad got me that one as a surprise one day. He brought that home like 4 or 5 years ago. I don't know where he was, Home Depot or somewhere.
Yeah.
And he came home and he goes, "Oh my God, Gail, look what I found for you." Because he knows we're always painting. I'm like, this is the coolest thing.
It is really cool. It is really cool. I feel like if you're painting a lot, it's a good investment. Well, Dad loves anything on wheels.
He does. Anything that's, he likes efficiency.
Yeah.
He's into efficiency.
And comfort.
And yes,
Yeah, it is comfortable.
yes, yes.
Rachel, we have a question about what's the color on the headboard?
We are using Cocoa by Annie Sloan. It's like a mocha color. My kitchen cabinets are cocoa. I love cocoa.
This is your color.
A lot of the shop is cocoa.
And I'll be linking all the colors and what we used in both projects at the end.
Thank you, Krista. Oh yeah, and it's available online. It's available in store. This is, I feel like, one of the top 3 colors. And then my mom is using Old White for the snow, which is another top 3 color.
And Old Ochre, which is not a top color, but also one of my favorites.
Yeah, I feel like you and I use Old Ochre all the time.
Yeah,
Your bedroom is Old Ochre, isn't it?
My bedroom's Old Ochre. It's so pretty with black.
Oh, it's classic.
Like Old Ochre and graphite. To me, that is a winning combination.
Yeah, that's really pretty.
Okay, guys, I'm going to show you my blooper.
Oh,
So, I put hot glue on the back of my little church door. Look, it just dried right on there. And I put it down. I don't know what happened here, but I think it was just because the paint was a little wet. So now everything's a little bit more dry. So I'm going to try it again. But in the meantime, I'm going to go back to Rachel.
oh, okay. I just dropped the thing. This is covering really well. I think this is going to be like 1.5 coats.
It's because you sanded.
See, I'm telling you guys.
Good job.
But I mean, for years I didn't sand. I feel like this is a new thing for me that I used to always sand, and then I never sanded, and now I'm like
It's a thing.
I'm in a sanding phase.
It's probably having, a couple of kids, and you're like, let's do this fast.
Yeah,
Let's get this thing done fast.
yeah. We got stuff to do.
There we go.
How are we doing on time? I wonder if I'm gonna get 2 coats on here in an hour.
We're about a half hour.
Okay, so we're about halfway through, and I'm probably about 95% done with the first coat.
All right.
I feel like you could, there's like some gunk.
All right, success.
Oh, did it stick?
Yeah, it just needed to be a little more dry.
Do you guys know if it's supposed to cool down anytime soon? I feel like.
Today's the last day of 90s.
Really?
Oh,
And then it'll dip into the 80s for the next
Oh,
well, that's better.
great news. Well, tomorrow we're all gonna wake up and we're gonna be ready for fall. And
Yeah.
If it's
I
not,
think so. I have a prediction with Aura that we're not going to see 100 again.
oh,
Good.
that would just be the best news.
Today's
Awesome.
the last day.
At the class, I might glue these on before,
Oh, I think that might be a good idea.
just to save a little angst.
Yeah. And we need to order some more hot glue guns for the classes. Or no, you said you had a bunch of
I have at home, I don't have the cordless,
Oh, I think that's okay.
but I do have the regular kind, the old-fashioned kind.
We'll get some extension cords and
Yeah.
we'll set up a little station.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be fun?
Santa, take notes.
Yeah. Valbox wants 3 cordless. I already forgot the word.
Hot glue gun.
Hot glue guns.
That's the word. I could blame it on the live, but I forget.
Sure, why
I
not?
forget all the words.
It's Monday.
Oh, our the POS system is acting funny now.
Oh, you're right.
I was gonna restart it, but
Okay, let me, I'm gonna stamp these, and then while they're drying, I'll
we
go
don't
restart.
We can do it now. We can. It's not something that's like a rush.
Gina, did you try to, restart the?
No, I didn't touch it.
Oh, okay, you wanna do that? Cause it wasn't working for us this morning.
It's still not.
Okay, thanks, Gina.
When you said that it was Monday, I felt like I was the POS system. Like, I wasn't really going and it wasn't working, and I was like, I get it. I mean, I understand.
All right, you guys, I'm gonna come down back to our little church because I want to stamp the little windows on. And I am using, what is it, Krista Portobello Road?
Yeah,
or-
Portobello Road.
Okay, so these little window stamps are super cute. And I wonder if I need, well, let's see. Oh no, I don't need new ink. So the way these IOD inks, you buy the ink and then you buy the stamp pad and then you just pour it on and it kind of soaks in. So you kind of keep your stamp pad, you have one black, whatever colors. The colors we use the most are black, turmeric.
Oh, I love the turmeric.
You love the turmeric,
That's
and
my favorite.
that's your favorite. And then China blue. This one I'm using is black. I have this one on a little backing. It's called a thin mount. Oh, I hear it,
Oh,
Gina.
that sounds like it's working, Gina.
We'll see.
That was the beep 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 of working POS.
Maybe.
That's how you want it to go.
It really does. It's not true. All right, guys. I'm going to sort of place it right here. I'm just going to eyeball it and go straight down. And the key with these stamps is to keep your hand on, one hand on it at all times so that you don't move it around, and then up. There we go. And then I'm going to do another one on the other side, and I'm just going to wing it. Because I don't think we have to go for perfection. It's crafting.
And it's a rustic church.
It really is. Right? Thank you, Krista.
Yeah, that's the vibe.
All right. Let's see now. Again, I'm eyeballing it. Straight down, leave one hand on it, and then press your ink in. And then straight up.
I don't think that I'm gonna get on the ground.
All right, this one's darker than that one, but honestly, I'm not gonna worry about it. Because I'm gonna fill these in and make them look like stained glass. Okay, ready, Rachie, to go? You ready, Rachie, to go back?
Oh, if you want to.
Okay, back to Rach.
I want to see the wait. I want to see the stained glass real quick.
Okay, I haven't, look how dark that came out.
Oh, Mom, that looks great.
Thank you. It's okay. Once it's all painted, I don't think you'll
it's
notice.
darling.
Yeah, thank you. And plus, I can even put a little bit of white on there. I'm telling
yeah.
you.
Oh,
on these-
like some snow.
Yes, and I'm telling you, if it's the one thing we've learned in crafting, is that everything can be fixed and changed.
That's right.
And you just don't have to worry about it. Okay, Rach, I'm going back to
Okay,
you.
so let me show you. I had one coat of cocoa on. I didn't do the legs yet because after the live, I'm probably gonna put it up on the table so I'm sitting on the floor. But I feel like that got some pretty good coverage.
That's amazing.
And I don't mean to say it, but I'm gonna say it. I think it's because I sanded it.
Yes, I think you're
And
right.
It took me, what, like 6 minutes to sand the whole thing? So do you do 6 minutes of sanding or do you do 3 coats of paint?
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I'm gonna vote for the 6 minutes of sanding.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Okay, so now I'm gonna go back and I'm just gonna do like a patch second coat over the areas that didn't get full coverage.
Okay. That's why Annie Sloan always says, a coat and a half.
I feel like it's really the truth. But I got some gunk on
Krista, have you painted? You've painted something, haven't you?
With Annie Sloan?
Yeah. In your house? No.
Rachel was starting to help me with cabinets, but I had not made a full choice yet. I had taken a sample home,
Okay.
and we just hadn't moved forward with that
Okay.
project yet.
Honestly, I will tell the truth. I only have one painted piece in my house.
Really? Which piece?
In the
Oh,
bedroom. That old oak
the
in the bedroom.
headboard.
Yeah. No. Oh no. Oh no, I have two pieces. I do. The headboard I painted cocoa, and then in that same room, old ochre on my dresser.
I have so many painted pieces in my house. I painted walls. I painted my mantle. I painted the paneling. I painted my cabinets.
Your house is so pretty with all those different colors, and
I'm actually thinking about painting my hallway like a creamy, buttery color, like an aural maybe.
oh yeah.
Because Abigail and Elijah just painted these flower pictures.
Oh
Remember they bought-
yes.
They painted these pictures and they were so proud of them. They took them to my mom's house to show Noni. And so when they were spending the night at my mom's, I went to Target and I got like floating gold frames. And then I put what they drew in the frames, and then I'm
Oh,
gonna
cute.
base the whole hallway around those two pieces
Cute.
of art.
Yeah, those are darling. That would be cute. What about cake batter?
I want to do cake batter from Debbie's DIY, but I've never painted a wall with that, and so I was feeling kind of hesitant because I
Yeah.
don't know how much product I would need.
Because we've always used that for crafting
Yeah.
instead of.
Like I know that if I use Annie Sloan Arl, it would be about 2 liters of paint to do
Yeah.
my hallway.
Yeah.
But the cake batter is the color that I was looking for.
All right, now I think I want to put a little. Well, I better wait till that ink's really dry because that will smear and smudge. I think on this project you need a little bit more drying time. So really what I should have done was I should have put stamped the windows right away so that would give them some drying time. You know, the nice thing about doing is it gives us some little tips when we do the workshop.
Yeah.
Well, I wondered for the class if we first coat them all old ochre.
Yeah,
and
we
then
could.
They do the snow and the...
Right. And then they can glue on the cross.
Yeah. But would that be disappointing to have it already painted? I mean, if they want to paint it a different color, they can just paint over the old ochre and paint it.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I think we can prime them all kind of with old ochre and see if they want to do it.
Just to, like, so they don't get frustrated.
Yeah.
And I think if you present it that way up front, like,
Right.
Or
Then
like
they
in the
wouldn't-
listing.
yeah, just say will be painted. These will be painted white.
Yeah.
That would make sense.
Yeah, just so they kind of know.
Yeah.
Okay, white snow.
I keep getting gum. I think I'm gonna get a new brush. There's something on my brush.
Got some gunk on there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go down and show you how I'm putting this little snow while she's getting a new brush. So I'm trying to make it look like it's just kind of sticking on the edges, on the little. And then I'm gonna blot it again. Because it just looks a little bit bright. That's already kind of taking it down.
Rachel, are you gonna wax that piece or no?
So at the very end, after I apply the transfer, I'm gonna clear wax the whole thing out.
Oh, okay.
I'm back to you, Rach.
But you can really do any top coat. But you do want to top coat it, whether it be wax or poly or lacquer. You definitely want to seal this at the end.
And we are selling this as a set.
Oh yeah.
So I waxed that. So she's probably gonna wax it so it'll be at like the same.
So this set, you can only see one, but there's a second nightstand, and those are waxed with clear wax. So this is cocoa with, when you wax it, it darkens the color, just like 2 or 3 shades.
And lacquer is just a little shinier. I mean, there is a matte and there's a glossy, but it's still a little bit shinier.
I agree with that.
So it would just look a little bit different.
Yeah. So it just depends if you want it to be shiny or matte, or
Yeah.
it really just depends what you want it to look like.
one on a piece of paper, and I didn't put water, so it didn't look as stained glassy.
Oh, I want to see.
This one looks better, Rachie, look.
I want to see. Oh, that looks totally like stained glass.
See, it's
That's
just
adorable.
a lot more.
That's adorable.
I think what we can do, since we're only like at the 15-minute, we thought we were gonna whip this out, but time really goes by fast. Next week, what we can do is we can just finish these.
Yeah, I like that idea.
Yeah.
That sounds like a great idea.
I might finish this craft just because we can get it up on the website. I don't know. We'll see.
We don't have to commit to anything right now.
Yeah, let's not commit. Let's not commit.
Do whatever we want.
Okay, Rach, I'm going back to you. I think they've seen enough of this tedious stained glassing.
So I'm just doing my last coat. And then next week, I'll apply the transfers so that it matches the nightstands. And then after I apply the transfers, we'll clear wax it. And I think that that's reasonably something that we can get done in 1 hour.
Yeah.
Transfer and clear wax.
I mean, really, doing this in an hour, it shows people, I hope that it shows people that you can do this stuff.
Yeah.
Like, people think, I can't do that, but really,
Yeah, and like
you really can.
and like these are leaned up against stools like this. Like you just kind of lean it up against whatever you got.
Yeah.
And get going.
And just kind of wing it.
And you don't need a special brush. I mean, Annie's brushes are great, but you can use a brush you have.
Yeah. You don't need it.
Yeah. I don't know why I just turned Noni glow in my head, so just get on with it.
Yeah.
Just go.
She didn't mess around because she had the next thing to get onto.
Just get on with it already.
My mother was can do, man. Can do. She was can done.
Yep. Can done, that's right. Oh, yes. Oh, Mom, can you switch it to you?
Yes.
I'm gonna go help Gina real quick.
Okay. She'll be there in a minute. Thanks, Annette. Okay, let's see. What color do I need? Uh-oh, I'm going to have a double. Oh, no, I can use pink. Okay, Miss Krista, should I do the same? Should I follow the same?
I say no. Just make it a little different.
Don't
I say-
do the colors the same?
Well, I mean, do the same colors, but,
But
I
I
don't think
mean
you have to match
The
color.
pattern. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think that, I don't know, I love this craft because I feel like the white church with the steeple and like all the colors and everything is
You
so
like it?
iconic for Christmas. And
Thank you. Thank you.
Of course.
Yeah, I thought it would be fun. You know, we. Thanks, Rach.
How's your stained glass coming?
I think it's coming.
Oh, that's
It's
beautiful.
kind of cute.
Yeah,
Aw,
I love it.
Thank you. We've never done anything. We've never done a church before.
No, we have not.
In all the years, I don't think we've ever done a church, and I think it's just because not everybody does that, and
Oh,
so.
yeah. Yeah.
This time, I don't know, I got inspiration off Pinterest, and I just thought, how cute. I think we should do it.
it reminds me, I bought something for my mom from here that had that white, had a very similar white
I
church on
think
it.
I know
Really?
what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
I bought two plates and a
Yeah.
tea towel.
Oh.
It was from Rasmon the Platter.
Oh, yeah.
And my mom had said it looked like a church in upstate New York that our family goes to.
Oh. Gosh, that's nice.
Yeah, that's why I saw it. I was like, okay, this is her birthday present. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna get this now while I see it.
I love when they give you little clues and you're listening.
Yeah.
They don't mean to be giving you clues, but you know, if we listen, we can.
Yeah.
People always say, I don't know what to get somebody. They come in here, we hear that day after day. And I know it's hard, but if you're listening, the clues are there. Yeah.
I love gift givers that buy gifts for the person,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know, and
Yeah.
not for themselves.
Yeah. And I know it's easier to say, I love this, so I want to get that for them. And, you know, it's not wrong or anything.
Well, and if you have the same tastes.
Yeah. Like
that's
if
the
you
same
both
thing, too,
love
but-
something together,
Yes.
then it's
Yeah.
like that connection.
But I don't know, that just really, when my mom and I were in here, she mentioned it. And then you were talking about doing this, and then the plates and one tea towel or something was still here, and I was like, okay, well,
But we're doing it. You're like, we're doing it.
Thank you, girl.
Bye, Annette.
Bye,
Thank
Nat.
you.
Thanks. Thank you. See you later.
Okay, I think that I have 2 coats, full coverage,
Gosh, Rachel, that looks amazing. In an hour.
in
Oh,
an
do you wanna
hour.
swap?
Oh, do you want to swap? See where I am? Oh no, go back to Rachel. You're where at me. I got.
Oh,
Okay.
so we got 2 coats on here. There's a little. So then next week, what we're gonna do is we are going to put transfers on these. This is Joie de Roses from IOD. And so we already have them on the nightstands, and now we're gonna put them on here. So join us next Monday and we'll finish this up. And you guys let us know if you like to, if this is something that you like to watch us doing a full piece of furniture, or if you would rather, I kind of like doing like a craft and a furniture, so there's a little bit of both. But let us know in the comments what you guys think.
Thanks everybody. Thanks for watching.
Yeah. Should we? Oh, Mom. Let's maybe show where yours left off.
Up here?
And then next week we'll, she'll finish this and I'll finish the headboard.
Okay.
Thank you guys for watching.
Thank you so much.
And remember that we changed our hours. We are live Monday, Wednesday, Friday at noon. So we'll finish this up next Monday at noon.
Okay. Thanks, Krista.
Yeah. Thank you, Krista.
Okay.